Hello, it's MTG Good Stuff. I'm Eli, and today I'm going to go over my experience at my local Hour of Devastation midnight pre-release. I ended up going 3-2 in the end, which is not nearly as well as I would have liked to do. However, I think I learned a fair amount from my mistakes and about the format, so I don't think the night was a waste. Plus, it was just a lot of fun. I enjoyed the sealed format a lot more than I did the Amonkhet, and there's just nothing better than midnight pre-release. When I started opening my pool, right off the bat I noticed I had a lot of powerful green cards, and sure enough, green ended up being my strongest color. One indicator of how strong green was for me was that I opened 2 Overcomes, which is super lucky. I also opened 2 Ronus' Stalwarts, 2 Naga Vitalists, 2 Hope Tenders, a Resilient Kenra, a Harrier Naga, a Greater Sandworm, a Rampaging Hippo, a Ronus' Monument, an Oasis Ritualist, a Gift of Strength, a Pouncing Cheetah, and even a Desert of the Indomitable. My other colors were not nearly as lucky as green, and were much more spread out. For instance, these were all the red playables I opened, and for some of these I'm using the term playable liberally. There was a similar situation for white. My blue was substantially stronger, and for my first match I chose to go green-blue, cutting the Pouncing Cheetah and playing Cartouche of Knowledge, Countervailing Winds, Nimble Obstructionist, 2 Striped River Winders, Unquenchable Thirst, Consigned to Oblivion, and 2 River Hoopos, plus 16 lands because of my cyclers. I also played 1 Swamp to sort of splash the Oblivion half of Consigned to Oblivion. I lost my first round. Now, to be fair, I did get stuck on 2 mana both games despite keeping a hand of 2 lands and at least 1 cycler. However, once you see the black part of my pool, you'll see why playing green-blue was a mistake. One of the reasons I chose to play green-blue instead of green-black was because of the raw power level of some of the blue cards. Cartouche of Knowledge, Countervailing Winds, Striped River Winder, and River Hoopo are all powerful cards. However, they don't work well with the other cards I opened, such as my 2 Overcomes and my Ronus' Monument. My deck was looking for more aggressive creatures and more 3 and 4 drops. Blue did not have this and black did. Looking back, I see that black-green was an obviously better deck. Here are my black playables. As you can see, my black consisted of more 3 and 4 drops and more low-to-the-ground aggressive creatures. For my second match and on, I ended up playing green-black. I also played Pouncing Cheetah along with Baleful Amit, Bone Picker, 2 Plague Belchers, Grim Strider, Kenra Eternal, and Marauding Bone Splasher. These creatures, though possibly not as powerful as Striped River Winder and River Hoopo, went much better with my other cards and were able to carry me to victory every match except for one close one against a very competitive friend of mine, where both games I got beat. It was unconventional tactics that swung the game, which I can't help but enjoy. I'd also like to point out that I think Baleful Amit is substantially better in this limited format than it was in Amonkhet limited format. I learned 2 major lessons at this pre-release. One was in synergy, and in the future I will do better at sensing what my deck wants to be doing and doing that. And the other that I would like to talk to you for a moment about is mana curve, because my green-blue deck had the opposite problem I had all of Amonkhet limited. I had too many 2-drops, and not enough 3 and 4 drops. Let's take a look at my mana curve for both decks and see which one looks better. For my green-blue deck, I had 13 2-drops, ew, 4 3-drops, ew, 1 4-drop, ew, 2 5-drops, 1 6-drop, and 3 7-drops. For my green-black deck, I had 9 2-drops, much more healthy 7 3-drops, a much more healthy 3 4-drops, 2 5-drops, 1 6-drop, and 1 7-drop. Seeing 13-4-1 should have immediately turned me off of the green-blue deck, however it didn't, and that is a mistake I will hopefully not make in the future. Thank you for watching MTG Good Stuff. Make sure to like and subscribe for more Magic content, and let me know in the comments what you think the best use of this sealed pool would be. See you next video!